What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the OG family. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to my channel only if you want to. But look, my beautiful people, we got this ghost caught on camera. The real ghost stories of David. Dear David. You know what I'm saying? Look, Dear David, that sounds spooky already. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this video, though. Y'all already know how these things go. You know your boy ain't scared, though. You feel me? Yeah. Oh, that's a little loud, ain't it?
Dear David, Part 2. So I've already done one video about the supposedly true ghost story of Dear David. Recently, everyone in the video comments has been asking for an update on what's been going on with the Dear David saga since the last video. Now, if you haven't watched the first video, I highly recommend that you go watch it, so that you're caught up with the story. That video is linked in the description and also pinned in the comment below. If you don't want to do all of that, well, here's a quick synopsis of the story so far.
Okay.
New York City artist Adam Ellis began having nightmares about the ghost of a child.
First of all, we're gonna rewind that, yo. Am I tripping? I'm not tripping. Look at his name, y'all. I can't even say that out loud, man. Look at his damn name. I'm not tripping, all right, cool.
Ellis began having nightmares about the ghost of a child
Okay, Mr.
with a
Dickhead.
misshapen head called Dear David. Soon, it seemed that the dreams might be a bit more than imagination, as strange things began to happen around Adam's apartment, and his cats basically began to freak out. When we ended the last video, Adam Ellis had just left for an early...
I know it's something going on because you gotta think about it, man. If a cat is like that, cats are, I feel like they evil, man. In a good way. I think cats, they know a lot. Cats and dogs, they can see like the gateways. They can see like ghosts and all that stuff, demons. They can see stuff we can't, man. I had a dog they used to look at stuff for no reason in the corner, and I felt like it was a ghost in the house, but the dog was always on it. Quiet, just sitting there staring at it. Man, come on, man.
over trip to Japan. We pick up the story of
Get an
his
animal.
return to his supposedly haunted apartment. As soon as Adam Ellis returned from his trip, strange things once again started happening around his apartment. It began with bizarre electrical disturbances. 2 bulbs in his hallway burned out within a span of days, and then the backlight on his TV began to randomly flash on and off, even with the power off.
Absolutely.
His cats once again began to gather around the front door at midnight, as if something were waiting on the other side.
I'm moving. Off rip.
Even though nothing was there. And finally, Adam himself once again started to experience bizarre, unnerving dreams. So Adam Ellis decided to have a friend come over and do a, quote, spiritual cleansing of his apartment, a ritual believed by some to chase evil spirits out of a living space. After the cleansing, Adam said that things appeared to return to normal, no odd occurrences, and no strange dreams. But that didn't last long. One night, Adam Ellis went into the kitchen to grab a beer from the fridge and noticed both of his cats staring out his second-story window. When he looked out, he saw someone standing on the roof of the building next door, staring back at him. Adam pulled out his phone and snapped a quick picture, but by the time he had...
I have to go. You feel me?
steadied his hand for a second pick, the person was gone. Adam was convinced that it was the ghost that had haunted him for months. Dear David. He tweeted, "I'm sure it was him. He's not going away. I don't know what to do." Soon after the incident, Adam had another dream about Dear David. One night he says he had a nightmare where he saw Dear David sitting in a chair near his bed. In the dream, Adam grabbed his phone from his bedside and started snapping pictures. He says David slowly limped over to his bedside until they were face to face. The boy mumbled incoherently as his eyes rolled back in his head, revealing only the whites. Dear David began crawling onto Adam's bed. Then suddenly Adam woke up in a panic. The ghost child was nowhere in sight. It had only been a dream, except Adam found the pictures that he thought he'd taken in a dream were actually on his phone.
Oh!
Despite some strange nightmares, nothing happened for another week. And Adam
Oh,
began to hear strange noises coming from the attic.
how you explain that though? You know what I'm saying? Look. Oh no, that's a bro. That's absolutely not, bro. So you got on your phone. Look, man. Let me know what y'all would do, man. This is how we be in the comment section down below, man. Put in the comments. You woke up. You had this dream about this little big head, little monster, little baby, little dude, whatever he is. You you wake up like normal day. Ha, he gone. It was just a dream. You open your phone, and that big head motherfucker's in your phone, bro. I'm throwing the whole phone away, bro. I'm burning up the house, everything. Dear David, leave me, bro.
Bumping,
Leave me alone.
odd thumps, multiple loud crashes, and even something that sounded like footsteps crossing his ceiling. After these sounds continued several nights, he decided to investigate. Now, the only entrance to the attic was a hatch in the hallway that was impossible to reach without a long ladder. So instead, Adam tried using a telescoping utility pole, planning to push the hatch door open to see if a squirrel or some other animal had somehow gotten into the attic. He filmed himself pushing open the hatch.
Why? Why? I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. This is shit that only white people do. I'm not going looking for you. First of all, if you supernatural, you a monster, bro. I'm not pushing on the ceiling just for your ass to jump down on me, bro. Not gonna happen, bro. Like, no. And that's crazy though, too. I'm gonna get on this topic too. Like, why we always die in these movies first, like us black people, man? I love everybody, bro. Why we gotta die first? White people be doing this shit right here and they be surviving. Do we need to do that too? Step it up in the movies? Like, we need to have this discussion. Round table. Damn. Y'all know we be dying first. We be just running. Trying to get away from this shit. He all in the ceiling, pressing on the ceiling. Oh, that's a turd, first of all. Dear David threw a piece of shit at him. Okay. You just gonna...
As you can see in the video, something fell from the attic when Adam pushed open the doors.
Exactly.
Upon investigation, it turned out to be a small, old-fashioned leather shoe. After this incident, Adam decided that he had had enough of investigating the attic space himself. He texted his landlord and told him that he thought there was something, perhaps an animal, living in the attic crawl space.
Possible.
The landlord came over with a ladder and checked, but he found nothing, except for a single green marble. Over the next weeks, Adam Ellis says that he had terrible sleep with more strange dreams. When he awoke each night, he couldn't shake the feeling that something had been in the room, but he had just missed it. So Adam put a camera in his bedroom, set to capture 1 photo per minute, all night long. The next morning, Adam awoke to find that the camera had mostly just captured hundreds of photos of him sleeping quietly in bed. But as he scrolled through the photos, his blood ran cold.
Oh! Yeah, I feel like something behind me, bro. Look. I heard a snap, crackle, and pop. I'm about to goddamn snap, crackle, and pop. You feel me? Like, I'm not playing, bro. I shoot a ghost.
Foot of the bed, staring at Adam as
I
he
feel like
slept.
something about to touch me.
In the next photo, David appears to be staring at the ceiling. Then he collapses onto the chair.
Oh, wow.
In the next few photos, David is gone. Nothing can be seen in the pictures but Adam Ellis sleeping in bed.
Ain't nothing worse than something like you seeing something and then that shit disappear. Like, we used to have these big old roaches that come from outside. They call them water bugs out here in the South. And them mugs are goddamn get into the crib, and you know what I'm saying? Like, if you smack at the roach, them things are strong. You hit it and it still be alive, and it just run and it disappear up under something. And now all of a sudden, bro, it turns in from you trying to kill a water bug to you can't go to sleep the whole night till you find this joint because them things big and they fly.
Then suddenly, dear David is right beside
Real story,
Adam's
true story.
bed. Then on the bed, staring at Adam.
That's scary.
Then staring directly at the
The
camera.
fact of not knowing.
Dear David suddenly disappears again. But there was one last photo on the phone. What looks like the side of a head with a grizzled ear, very near the camera. Adam Ellis tweeted, "I'm at a loss for words. That malformed ear, that stringy hair. I didn't even know what to think." So that's the creepy story of Dear David so far. Is it real? Or is Adam Ellis
So far.
perpetrating an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Oh,
If you
shit.
enjoyed this video,
Hold on, though. So, you know what I'm saying? Look, put it in the comments down below if y'all think that this video is real. Y'all think it's fake, you know? Very interesting story. If it was, it's very fucking creepy. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, Dear David, good story. They should make a movie about that, though. Yeah, let me know if y'all like this video right here, man, and I'll see you in the next video. Like I always say, spread love, because too much hate in this world. Love you guys. I'm down.
Hey, hold up. I'ma give him time to fold up. She think I'ma flex on her when I roll up. Shit, from the toes up. When it comes to my drip, it's different. Get the